Well, the United Nations is condemning the killings of 2 Palestinian men by Israeli forces in the occupied West Bank. It's also calling for an independent investigation into what happened. The CBC's Crystal Gamansing is following these developments for us from London, and a warning for our viewers that some of the details in this report are graphic and may be disturbing.
The spokesperson for the Office of the UN High Commission for Human Rights is demanding accountability after what Jeremy Lawrence described as yet another apparent summary execution.
We're appalled by the brazen killing by Israeli border police yesterday of 2 Palestinian men in Jenin in the occupied West Bank.
Lawrence said there must be an independent and effective investigation into the shootings caught on camera. Given the graphic nature, CBC is not showing the entire video. 2 men can be seen crouching and moving slowly out of a building with their arms raised towards a group of armed Israeli security officers. The men lift their shirts, presumably to show that they're not concealing weapons. They're kicked as they surrender to Israeli border officers. One officer is seen putting his hand on a man, leading him back towards the building. Once they are both back inside, they are shot and killed. Israeli officials say the men were affiliated with a terror network in the Jenin area, but did not specify what the 2 men are accused of, nor did they disclose any evidence of their alleged links with a terror network.
There are mechanisms. There's rule of law. There's due process, ways in which you handle cases. The solution is not to pull a gun and shoot. Simple as that.
The UN and B'Tselem, the Israeli Information Center for Human Rights, says since October 7th, more than 1,000 Palestinians have been killed in the occupied territories, and that Israelis are acting with impunity and must be stopped.
The people who are really responsible for this, beyond the individual soldiers on the ground, are Israeli policymakers, both politicians and high military officials. Those people will not even be investigated, let alone held accountable for their actions. And therefore, it's necessary for the international community to step in.
Israel's far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir posted on social media that the officers have his backing, adding, "Terrorists must die." A joint statement issued yesterday by the Israeli Defense Forces and Israeli police acknowledged the shooting and said it was under review by the commanders on the ground and will be transferred to the relevant professional bodies. B'Tselem says it has no confidence in any Israeli-led investigation, as they have yet to change behaviors or result in any justice for Palestinians. Crystal Gamansing, CBC News, London.